Everybody, welcome back to Hand of Fate. I am the Blues 32, and when last we left off, we were searching for the final, what I think is the final, Shadow Agent token. Yeah, why not? Take the belongings. No, I'm not gonna equip it. No, I'm not gonna equip it.
The Black Deck delivers again.
And land here. Fork the shit over. What? I was hoping for a blessing, not gold.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
No, I'm not. I'm angry. I am frustrated. I have gone to the wrong location. I got confused. My apologies. Let us bash in the faces of a few mages to make ourselves feel better. Ha! I love it. Gotta buy a little more food to make up for what I lost. And also check if he's got anything good. No, no. It's not
I
bad.
think that will help you.
Well, I don't think it's gonna cause me tremendous harm. So judgmental.
A voyage across the ocean, or merely a trip down the river. More than anything, I am proud of my array of curses.
Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Alright. It's Kraken time. Have at thee. Have at thee. Yes. I was hoping you'd appear on a side that wasn't electrified. What armor am I wearing? I don't know what it is, but it's stylish. Alright, we're doing good. Of course, it does not take much to ruin a good run. It's what I think of thy face. Ow. Wow. That went really well. I do not give the Democulakalaki CCCCs enough credit. Honestly, I don't see how this actually kills it. More or less just smack it in the jaw repeatedly. Granted, it's getting an electrical shock, and that probably should do the trick. But,
If you
you
gain
know...
health, then I work harder to take it.
Ratman. Na Ratman. I am the thing that goes squeak in the night. I can't believe they're getting Burt Ward and Adam West back together to do a Batman cartoon. Most of all because I thought Burt Ward was dead. What the hell is he been doing? Not being the mayor of Quahog, I can tell you that. And Julie Newmar. Of course, they couldn't get the guy who did Riddler. What was his name? Ah. I feel bad for not knowing the answer to this.
Again, you profit. As pleases you.
I feel really bad about it. I feel like I should know this. Anyway, since he's quite dead, they're gonna get the guy who has been doing the Riddler for the Arkham games. Wally... something or other. Kind of interesting to hear him hamming it up. Usually his Riddler is flat out psychotic. Big a total asshat. What's this do?
The hood and the axe. They appear everywhere that man turns against man in the name of justice.
Let's go with Mage Strike. But don't equip it yet. Yeah, you go from a snobbish asshole. I don't have a blessing to lose. Snobbish asshole to a whiny, petulant child in a second.
I am not the first to deal
as soon as he starts to lose.
Nor are you
and
the
it's
first
hilarious.
I do not expect we will be the last.
To To me, that's what makes getting the trophies worthwhile. That's when you start going, how are you doing that? You're cheating! You must be! Are you using the internet? Although I have to say, excuse me, the racing thing in Arkham Knight,
Once again to the auction.
I have no
You surprised me.
idea
I little thought to experience that feeling again.
why he would... I don't get it.
Choose from these options.
How is that a riddle? I think it just shows how desperate he is to win. I guess some of them are riddle-ish. But most of the time it's just race around a track. Race around a track and do not die. What you got in the ways of blessings, my friend? I don't think these are good. Might want to get rid of that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Caves and caverns.
Oh, no.
One cannot hope to find adventure without a little
Map
delving
thing again, and I
around.
don't have enough money. What do we have here?
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Excuse me, I can't stop yawning. Hunting through the streets of Stiegel, you believe you have found your target. The building indicated on the map to be holding Bartley's fortune in wine sits on the dock, with a back overhanging the River Ernst. It appears to be formidably protected. Heavy locks and magical inscriptions adorn every visible opening. The guards patrol outside on the rooftop night and day. Yet business continues. Occasionally a boatload of barrels is delivered to the rear of the building. Other times a wagon loaded with barrels will enter, then leave an hour or so later with fresh barrels. You consider your options. I'm gonna sneak on the wagon. I'm gonna reset and pretend that didn't happen. But yeah. I suppose it's a bit of a spoiler. So if you haven't played Arkham Knight, you might want to skip ahead by about 2 minutes at best. At the end of Arkham Knight, Batman is unmasked on television, so everybody knows who he is.
For you, and a token
The one
if you
person
succeed.
who won't accept it is the Riddler. He's the only one. Why? Because he didn't think of it before,
A choice.
and therefore if he didn't
Select
think
your
of it,
desire.
it couldn't possibly be true. That, and he didn't like the idea of him having lost to some snobbish socialite. I should have been reading those, I'm sorry. As quietly as you can, you begin rolling barrels through the trapdoor and into the fast-flowing waters. Ooh. Piss. I must finish this, I must. Come on. Come on. So, yeah, I won't go into that any further. Spoiler time done.
A challenge for you, and a
Excuse me.
token if you succeed.
I seem to be having a yawning problem yet again.
A choice. Select your desire.
You'll find a suitable building on the main to approach to the warehouse and lift yourself to a vantage point from which to wait for a suitable wagon while remaining hidden. An hour or two later, a wagon of barrels comes rolling down the road towards the warehouse. You land lightly on the stack of barrels atop the wagon and carefully slip into an empty one. The wagon rumbles along its way up to the warehouses and soon slips inside. As the empty barrels are unloaded, you slip away into the darkest corners to wait until nightfall. Eventually, night falls and the warehouse is empty, save for the occasional brief visit from the night watch. Between checks, you examine the contents of the warehouse and find a trapdoor opening up over the river. As quietly as you can, you begin rolling barrels through the trapdoor and into the fast-flowing waters. Alright, let's try this again. Yay! You move all the barrels of wine that you believe to have worthwhile vintages into the river and make one last inspection. Hidden under a floorboard, you find some gold and a few bottles of wine. It looks like one of Bartley's workers has been helping themselves to the warehouse inventory. A guard enters the building as you remove the coins and exit through the trapdoor into the waters. The dealer draws you one gold gain card.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Sometime later, you are dragged out of the river and dumped unceremoniously onto the shore. A group of swarthy figures surround you in the dim light of the early morning. One in particular lifts a sizable spiked club to your face. Not a bad haul tonight. Wait, not a bad haul tonight. The man comments, helping you up to your feet. Here's your payment as we agreed. The dealer draws you 3 gold gain cards. Come on, give me a big one. Yes! A pleasure doing business with you. You leave the band of men to finish organizing the barrels for transport and slink into the shadowy streets. This card's token is now yours. This should be just enough for me to... What is this? Oh.
The old gods. I trust them even less than the new gods.
Here come the new gods, same as the old gods. You pass by an ominous mountain peak rumored to be the home of an oracle of the old gods. The path of the oracle is not long, but arduous and dangerous. You set up off the thin, rocky path. You reach a point where the trail becomes little more than a thin ledge stretching across a bare cliff base. We shall attempt to walk across the edge. A few stones shift as you make your way across, clattering down to the rocks below. You manage not to fall, however, and continue on your journey. This could be bad. But whatever. The Oracle sits in a darkened haze of smoke and incense. An attendant waits patiently for your decision. Have some gold, mate. The Oracle lights toward rivers rise silently in the darkness for some time, then whispers to the attendant. Okay. And continues to relate what the Oracle has revealed. Scott's token is now yours. Your path back down the mountain is relatively uneventful. Just to be on the safe side of things. We're gonna sell some stuff. Gain a little more money and then go to the parchment. I didn't know I had killing streak. Didn't I have medium armor? This'll do. With this, I will easily be able to afford whatever that guy wants me to pay, and I will get another token. And then I will forfeit.
Which old gods, though?
I don't
There
know.
have been so many, all of them young once.
In a far-flung village, you'll stumble upon a small church of the old gods. Inside, you'll find a monk named Peatward, who claims to be able to translate the parchment you found in the Dragon Slayer's tomb. It's a very old language. Few would even recognize it, let alone be able to read it. My services won't be cheap, but know that our small village will benefit greatly from your gold. You shall pay 150. Peatward the monk puts your gold into a large chest, locks it, and returns to inspect the parchment more closely. The monk reads for several minutes, then says, I haven't deciphered all of the text, but it seems to describe a challenge or ritual. There were 7 sacred items, relics imbued with the power of dragons, used by great warriors in ages past. They can be earned only by completing a series of tasks. This card's token is now yours. The first task is to pray at the altar at the base of Mount Athos. If you complete that task in return, I will have more of the scroll translated for you. Yay!
Are you certain?
I'm very certain. I've had enough of your rubbish.
Another of my servants fulfills his duties.
No, I did that myself. You can't kill me, I quit. 5 food, lightning crash, the white minotaur. For satisfying the demon trader, you'll receive these cards. Ring of Gluttony, and Demon Trader 4. winning the blood auction, you receive these cards. 30 gold. Veteran's ring. And blood auction 6. For raiding Bartley's warehouse, you receive... God damn it. Shadow Agent 8. For visiting the Oracle, you receive... Map. And Oracle's Diadem. For having the mysterious parchment translated, you receive the following cards. Caustic Geysers. Dear oh dear. That sounds unpleasant.
We can hope that, as each card is unveiled, as each new concept is explored, that we learn something about ourselves, or something about you, at least.
I shall help thee.
Very nice indeed.
In return for a blessing. Poop nuggets. Well, that was predictable. But it matters not. I just wanted their blessing. Hey, using this, should be able to score me some gold. Back off, buddy. I'm killing your friend. Samurai Jack. After the battle, there is no sign of the young lovers. You quickly leave the scene as more armed men approach from all directions. Goblins. Let's kick some goblin booty. Really need to play Golden Axe for this channel. Where? Come here, you. I've already robbed your friends. Which is only fair because you robbed me first. Hey, don't you fall off with my sword. It's not a very good sword, but it's mine. Wandering minstrels. Okay. Ooh.
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
Ah, the tavern. Let's hope we get huge success. Yay. When you reach the pier, you inquire about the drunken wench, only to discover it berths at an abandoned jetty. Sorry, lad, I swear I didn't leave her here yesterday. That's the last time I drank Dulcin brandy for sure. The shaved-faced captain gives you some supplies for your troubles. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards. Nice. Nice. No tokens yet, but we're off to a decent start, I'd say.
I say that I created this game. Many of the things I've told you are true, but not that. I do not know who created it. I merely perfected it.
That made me mad. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that wasn't the one with the gold. I swear that was the one with the gold. My gold! Ow. My gold! Give me back my gold! I hate this. What is the point? I don't know, top?
The pendulum can swing both ways.
It's not like it even guarantees that those are the cars you'll get. Oh, fine. Teaming with loot indeed.
Choose from these options.
Never mind. That was a waste. Did I get the thing yet? I didn't get the thing yet. Ratman. Ratman! Stupid ratmen with their tiny little daggers and bow and arrows that they never use. And look at them, they're clearly just using claws and little throwing utensils, whatever you call it. Daggers. Are they dead? Ow! Do not stop throwing things at me. Well, then I will have more things stuck in my body than I should. Excellent. Nothing of value. There's never anything of value.
Head downwards, if you dare.
I do dare. Mostly because going back would net me nothing.
Games aren't designed, not in the way you think. They grow as we work on them. They evolve around the players who flow through. The things they love and hate become part of our firmament.
What do you want?
So who is the true creator?
I'm recording. Thank you. That'll do. You got to hear my cat again. He's very talkative.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
What is that? A merchant's favor, huh? That might be worth my time.
That is one of my favorites.
Oh, great. I was hoping it would be a little closer. Here's your gold. Alright, what does the Ring of Gluttony do? The player receives 50% more healing for consuming food.
The more I get to know you, the less I'm surprised by your faults.
Dude, shut your mouth. Be taking the gloves
I was
just to
always a fan
spite
of being fleet of mind. You'll have to settle for being fleet of foot.
You know, I'm really starting to not like this guy. I'm starting to think he resents me for throwing him into the void. To be fair, that was the point of the game.
Death. We use the word so often. You run out of food and you die. You lose your health and you die. Yet, you're still here. We do not speak of the true death, the final oblivion. Only the death of the game, where your piece begins again and moves across the table.
I'll show ye how it's
like
done.
All games, touches
It's
on
done
that
by
true
pressing
death,
triangle at the proper time and
for a
square
life
other times.
Must be lost, and lost for all time.
Ha! Piece of cake. Give me something worth my time.
The holier you are, the more powerful you become. If that's not a message for the ages, I don't know what is.
Ah, thank you. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd give me. Nope. I know it's only one ring, but it might be a good one. I've already beaten this. I don't need to play by the rules anymore. That's for squares. As hip it as it may or may not be to be one, I am no square.
A tear between worlds. A thing that cannot be, yet is.
Yes.
I worked long and hard to make that particularly painful. Ingenious, don't you think?
I'm so great. My cards are the best cards. That is the right guy, right? Who's the gold drop? Ah, there he is. I'm busy having a chat with your friend. Now we may discuss. Let's discuss the riddle of steel. Never seen that movie or read that those comics, so I don't know. I read a lot of movie stuff on Wikipedia. Alright. Found nothing of use. Come on, huge success.
A choice. Select your desire.
I didn't mean to pick that one, but I'm glad I did.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Huh. Oh.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Sir, your generosity knows no bounds. Except for those few bounds at which it knows. Ugh. Ew.
Ouch.
Dick move, brah. You can have 2 food. Nope, because I have an artifact.
Sail
And if
away.
you have an artifact and you go to that guy, he will try to attack you. Despite the fact that he's dying. Very strange.
I hope that is the curse that ends your quest. Do you believe the wheel turns again and returns us to the world in order to experience afresh all that has happened? I do. Yet I cling still to this semblance of life, and will not go
Follow the tracks to a
willingly
nearby
through the
glade where you spot them locked in a duel to the death. The huntsman parries and rolls away from the Minotaur's charge. They exchange blows and the Minotaur smashes down his mace, causing sparks of arcane energy to shoot from its tip. The huntsman spots you at the corner of his eye and a look of surprise flickers momentarily across his face. This moment is long enough to distract him and the Minotaur smashes him into the ground with his mace and gores him with one of his horns. The Minotaur roars in triumph before turning towards you. You ready yourself for combat. Now I have a shit weapon, but I do have... Oh. Come on, slow him down. Ow. Slow him down. Come on. That's the power of the Hag Wraps. The white Minotaur falls to the ground defeated. This card's token is now yours. Isn't he nice? I will choose your 6 of plague, please. I knew you'd do that. Dickmonger? Monger of dicks? I think that would mean someone who sells dicks. Trying to kill a skeleton here. Crying out loud. Thank you. Just go down. Come here. Stop flinging shit at me once and for all. Shit flinging mongrel. Oh, no. Ow. I am dying. I am dying. And I don't like it. That was close. It really could have gone better. Yay. Oh, wait, no.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
Armor of the Watcher.
A little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
I'm good with momentary respites. I'll turn back, 'cause there's no reason to go through.
Do not let your supplies run so short. You are on risky
Dawn is
ground.
breaking as you arrive on the east side of the River Ernst, just outside the town of Stiegel. Bartley and his companions are already waiting for you. Huh. About time. Bartley admonishes you, slapping an insect on his arm. I cannot stand being near the river this time of year. He indicates a sack on the ground. The dealer draws you 4 gold gain cards. Oh, he's gonna be pissed when he finds out what I did. Good work on the job, though. With that out of the way, Bartley pauses to glance at his companion. We could finally get this town organized. Bartley's companion frowns at him as you take up the sack and look inside. It's all there, you needn't count it, exclaims Bartley as he sets off for the town entrance. His companion pauses for a moment before following. You hear a cheer rises in the green as you walk away, your business concluded. I think that's everything. Yes, it is!
A chance to buy more food. You must be relieved.
little. In truth,
No
though,
food? A pity.
I don't intend to stick around. Gonna end this video a little short. Got a little stuff to be doing. But more importantly, I want to forfeit
Are you certain?
and move on to a different character type.
I'm afraid that is where this round ends. Some other time, perhaps.
For defeating the White Minotaur, you receive the White Minotaur. Collecting payment from Bali, you receive Shadow Agent Helm.
It has been some time since you last sat at the table. Let us begin again.
Man, that's a big stack of cards. Now we move on to the Nomad. Oh, I think we started him already. The Nomad can carry no access equipment. Anything that you normally would pick up is automatically sold. Well, not that it's sold, you can replace what you're carrying and sell what you were carrying, or you can just sell what you got. And the card glitch
It takes a
started
very
again.
special person to walk through this door. You need to have lived a life that provides enough meat for our
But
deck.
that's for another time.
You also need to have enough.
I am the
will
Blues
to walk
32.
through the door. Enough
This is
power
Hand of
left
Fate.
to persist.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Listen to the lovely sound of the cards. Believe in the heart of the cards. It's time to duel.